向かってくるのか。
近づかなきゃてめえをぶちのめせないんだな。
Hello beautiful party people, I want to show you a quick map without edits. Volcanic Fissure with Herald of Ash is just super satisfying and turbo fun to play. It makes you feel like an UngaBunga melee man. Let's go into Toxic Sewer real quick. The build has a few too many buttons right now to press because of the war cries. But I don't have like the mana reservation left to turn on auto exertion, and to be honest, you don't really need it. I don't mind pressing all the buttons, as usually Exile is a game where you press only like one button and maybe your movement skill. It's fine. But anyways, look at these beautiful explosions. Boom. Turbo fun to play. Maybe not the best map clearer, but it has a decent map clear. And now on the boss you can see just turn on all the buffs and just basically one shot. Toxic Sewer is such a fun map to play. I'm really glad they brought it back this league. I was really missing it the past few leagues. Anyways, you just jump, and then you press right click and everything just explodes. And you don't even have to do it like I do it, where I just jump and then do my attack. Again and again, you can just jump, do one attack, and the Volcanic Fissure of Snaking, it will auto-target the next enemies that are close by, and will sort of clear it for you without you needing to aim anywhere. Let's go over my gear after this map real quick. For the helmet, we are running the Echoes of Creation unique helmet. This one gives more damage for every Warcry that is being exerted, and in my build I'm running 3 Warcries, Infernal Cry, Abysmal Cry and Seismic Cry. So in total this helmet can give up to 45% more damage just from this one slot. Pretty insane. And then we're using the new support gem that has been added this league, the Overexertion support, which gives 64% more damage in this build. Really strong for just one support gem. And for the weapon, we are using the Force Propagator base item, which you can get from Heist. This item in particular I got really lucky with. I got this off the trade website for 2 Divine with T1 Fizz and T2 increased physical with T1 attack speed, and then I just crafted the increased fire damage and chance to ignite on. And of course the new loot mechanic enables you to get an enchant on the weapon, so I enchanted it with reduced enemy stun threshold, since stun in this build is really helpful to serve as an extra defensive layer, since you can just stun most bosses and pretty much all the monsters and they don't get to move at all. For the boots we got the Legacy of Fury unique item. These are usually pretty cheap, they have 30% movement speed, a bit of armor, and most importantly they have nearby enemies are scorched. And Scorch makes it so that nearby enemies, they take increased elemental damage, which is really good for our build, and they have a chance to make the enemy explode. Not a real explosion, they have like a kind of burn explosion, but nonetheless it helps with clearing. For the belt we got another cheap unique item, the Yedian Dawn, and this one just makes it so that the ignites that you inflict with this build deal damage 35% faster, since this build scales just a little bit of ignite. Then for the rare items we just have some pretty basic rares, to be honest. They just have life and resists and then some stats on them so I can use my skill gems. There's a lot to be improved here, but nonetheless this gear was enough to do pretty much all the void stones and even farm some T17 maps here and there. Here's the PoE I got so far. I went for the basic pathing down here for the armor nodes, picked up all the life. I got the two-handed nodes, and then of course because we are playing Chieftain, this node makes it so that all the maximum fire resist also applies to maximum cold and lightning resist. So we try to stack as much max resist as we can. We got the new wheel over here, Nomadic Teachings. And we got Barbarism. Armor Mastery, that gives 1% max all res if you have armor on all your items. And then down here we got Prismatic Skin. Now right now with this, the build is at 85% max res with the with a 1% Searing Exile implicit on the chest. But it's easily upgradable if I just put 2 jewels like this for 4 points. That give 2% to maximum all res, or rather maximum fire resist in this case. And then just one better roll on the Searing Exile maximum fire resist by using higher currency. This way we can get 2% maximum fire resist, and then we can get 10% fist taken as fire damage. For the weapon I went for a mace. I was playing with an axe before, but the extra defensive layers maces can provide with stun and slows felt really good for tougher monsters and mapping in general. Now axes, they deal more damage, but maces just have better defensive utility. Over here I got increased stun duration on enemies, and down here on this mastery I got chill effect, or rather not chill effect, all damage with maces inflict chill, and because the build focuses on one big hit, it chills pretty much every monster by 30%. Then for the Ascendancy I went for the Chieftain because of the max resist, and because of this node over here. This is probably one of the strongest nodes that they introduced. This one makes it so that you don't have to have enemies around to get the full effect of your Warcries. Usually you need to have a certain amount of enemies around you or a unique monster to get the full buff effect, but with this you get it all the time, so you have pretty much 100% uptime on your buffs. And then this paired with this wheel over here, the Rage Wheel, the new ones that they introduced, you get 10 plus to maximum rage. And then this one is the most important one, the Mastery. Warcries grant 1 rage per 5 enemy power, and because we have infinite power always, we get 5 power, or rather 5 rage per Warcry that we do, and then we can just stack our rage to 40 rage, which is our maximum right now, to in just a few seconds, and 40 rage is 40% more damage, so it's pretty insane. Then these are all the skill gems I got. Basic stuff. I didn't enable Berserk just yet, I'm gonna show it in a second. All the Warcries, this I'm gonna show in a second too. And so now, because we have the infinite power node over here and we got this wheel, we have pretty good uptime on Berserk because we can just replenish our rage for free. So if we click this, we go up to almost 6 million DPS, and if you want to burst an enemy, if you put down the war banner, you can click this and it goes up to 7 million, but this one is not too realistic because you don't really have this amount of uptime on the banner because you just put it once and then you lose all the stacks and you can't really get the stacks back. It takes a long time unless you take a wheel down here, for example this. You take this wheel and you get the mastery, gain 5 valor when you Warcry if able, then you can have a pretty good uptime on this too, but I don't really want to do bosses too much on this build, so I didn't get this yet. Then right now the build, I'm still trying to fit all the pieces together. It's hard to get all the stuff running because I want to use Herald of Ash because of the explosions. So it makes everything a bit harder, but it's possible to fit more Warcries, and if you fit Battle Mage's Cry and Rallying Cry, the DPS goes up by another like 40%. Pretty good. That's what I got so far. I will include the PoE in the description. I hope you liked the video and thanks for watching.